Welcome to Creative Insights. I'm your host, Murat Güvenç from Across Inc. Every week, we bring industry practitioners, subject matter experts, and technology evangelists to have a quick chat on trendy topics and emerging technologies. Today, our guest is Igor Ikonnikov. He's the Research Director for Data and Analytics from Infotech Research Group. Igor, thanks for our guest today. Igor, we heard lately a lot about data fabric. It's an emerging architecture that aims to address data challenges arising out of hybrid cloud landscape. Can you please tell us what data fabric is and how it differs from previous architecture?
You can see on your screen reference architecture for analytics as we have it now, a data platform. It's a high-level architecture. What is special about it? You don't see a data warehouse here, and that was one major move. So we decomposed data warehouse into 4 separate components: data persistence, master data management, data engineering, and data delivery. In this case, we became more nimble and more efficient in collecting data, in mastering data, and delivering it exactly by the use case. So, but why is the need? What's happening then? So with this very diversified data platform structure, yes, we can deliver exactly what the business is asking for fairly quickly and fairly consistently, but with so many components, we need to properly catalog them, right? Next slide. And when we started cataloging the source data with the data dictionary, with the ingestion data, or with the data set ingestion catalog, and data delivery with the corresponding digital catalog, we realized, okay, now we know what we have where. We know from the source of the data record up to the moment it appears on the screen, we can trace this whole pathway. And if we establish this digital cataloging reliably and we can see the whole pathway, then naturally the next question comes, why do we bother to put data in one place? And it was a good idea when legacy systems, when older informational systems in operational space, the ones that produce records, they were not so much optimized for querying. And we used to say, as architects, we used to say, don't query operational system because you can bring it down or you can slow it down. Make a copy and run your analytical queries against that copy. That's a good idea. But however, with this new architecture, we've got that exactly queryable place in the data delivery. So why do we need this data persistence and data accumulation phase? And data fabric is a natural progression for that to optimize this platform further. So what has happened? If we combine master data with the definitions of all the master entities, with their internal classifications, with their hierarchies, with their relationship within the same class and the cross classes, like how product types are relevant to customer types, etc. If we combine that with our digital catalogs, that is what elements, data elements we have in what record and how they transition from the source system onto the screen of the report, then we could probably establish something else. Murat, next slide, please. And that's what data fabric came. So technologically, master data definitions, business data glossary, classifications, hierarchies, data catalog, metadata, and data lineage, everything could be merged in the knowledge graph. It's a new technology, semantic web-based technology. It's flexible enough to represent everything, including overlapping hierarchies. And again, I encourage you to give us a call after the webinar. You've got my email, you've got Infotech's website at the bottom. Please feel free, I'll be happy to talk more about this. Suffice to say now that knowledge graph gives us a comprehensive metadata map from end to end. We know exactly when and at what time we can retrieve a copy of a transactional record, put it in the data engineering pipeline, do exactly the right augmentation using our master data knowledge from the knowledge graph again, and we can deliver what we need straight to the data delivery piece and visualization tool will pick it up from there and display it on the screen. So that is to say, data fabric, it's similar in physical world. Remember, we used to have big warehouses, and then all of a sudden we decided we can go just in time supplies, just in time. So data fabric is just in time data delivery for our data and analytics.
Thanks, Igor. What's the difference between data mesh and data fabric?
The degree of governance, believe it or not, the degree of digital cataloging, right? So data fabric still assumes that we have physically / digitally implemented pipelines, right? We can move data just in time, and we can deliver data just in time with the expected quality and augmentation. However, we still have those pipelines existing like a network, right? And on top of that, we've got the big brain of knowledge graph. With the data mesh, we're creating a marketplace. Irina mentioned that, right? If we mature data fabric enough and knowledge graph is so powerful, it does not need physical connection, then we can come to the realization of data mesh. That is to say, we've got players and each of them brings just the data product to the market. Data product, and it's not permanently connected to any consumer or any further pipeline. So it does require much higher degree of digital description, right? It's much higher degree of being able to consume this digital catalog, to connect to this data product. So there are lots of aspects. Just build a data as a product. It's a whole new process. Feel free to reach out to us. We've got a whole blueprint dedicated to that. On my slide deck, there is a link to it. It's called Design Data as a Service. But yeah, they say the main difference is in data mesh, you don't have this middleware, right? You just have a marketplace where data is represented as products, and you can pick and choose whatever product you want. That will.
Thanks for your valuable insights and being part of our show, Igor. I look forward to our collaboration. Have a great day.